What's up, guys? Tony Ramirez here, and welcome to The Garage. If you're into turning wrenches, fixing up cars, or just keeping your ride in top shape, you're in the right spot. I drop real-world tips, no fluff, just what actually works. So hit that like button, smash subscribe, and let's wrench smarter, not harder. All right, enough intro. Let's jump right in.
Welcome to my channel. Today, we are diving into a pressing issue that many garage owners are facing, the rising prices of spare parts. As someone who has navigated these challenges firsthand, I understand how tough it can be to keep costs manageable while still providing quality service to our customers. In this video, I'll share some practical strategies and insights on how to cope with these increasing costs, maintain your profit margins, and keep your business thriving. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, I hope you'll find valuable tips that can help you adapt to this changing landscape. Let's get started. This year, the price of car parts has risen by almost 10%, according to SIA figures. This increase can be explained by inflation, shortages, and geopolitical tensions. Garage owners are the first to be affected by this rise in parts prices, but it is possible to reduce the bill by comparing distributors and taking advantage of competition from equipment manufacturers. Are you a garage owner? Increase your sales and online visibility with Vroomly Register My Garage. Why are auto parts prices rising? In recent months, inflation has affected all products. Automotive parts have not been spared, affected by both a shortage, particularly of electronic chips, and a rise in the price of traditional parts. As early as the end of 2021, equipment manufacturers were predicting a 5 to 10% increase in parts prices for 2022. Today, SIA Securite et Reparation Automobiles reports an average increase of 9.8% over the last 12 months, according to its July statistics. For its part, INSI confirmed these increases in coin prices, albeit with a somewhat lower statistic, plus 6.5% on average between July 2021 and July 2022. What are the consequences of these price rises for garages? Since 2015, the price of spare parts has risen by over 46%, with an increase of almost 10% in the last 12 rolling months alone. Obviously, this results in higher bills when you need to order parts to repair your customers' cars. This means that garages are on the front line when it comes to rising parts prices. The first bill to go up is yours. And in the end, it's hard not to pass it on to your customers through an obvious mechanism. If you have to pay more for parts, you have no choice but to increase the cost to motorists. However, garages face an additional difficulty: competition. The auto repair business is increasingly competitive, with several thousand new garages entering the market every year, so staying competitive with your neighbors is crucial. These lower costs are generally due to the location of parts production, which is often delocalized in the case of private labels. But production and transport costs have also been impacted by the current economic climate. In fact, inflation has hit private labels, whose margins are extremely low, even harder. Despite this, these parts are still less expensive than the premium offer. Increasing the share of reused parts is also a good way of coping with rising parts prices, since these recycled parts cost up to 75% less than new parts. Since 2017, it has been mandatory for garages to inform their customers that they have the option of opting for parts from the circular economy, PIEC. By 2021, the proportion of CEIPs used in automotive claims repair had risen by 20%, but reused parts still only account for 3.6% of total parts replaced. As a garage owner, you can take action to promote the use of these parts, for which you will pay less, and so will your customers. The third solution to the rising cost of auto parts is comparison. To avoid paying too much at the garage, motorists no longer hesitate to use digital tools to compare local garages and choose the one with the best rating and/or the lowest price. Are you a garage owner? Increase your sales and online visibility with Vroomly Register My Garage. In conclusion, navigating the rising prices of spare parts can be a significant challenge for garage owners. By implementing strategies such as building strong relationships with suppliers, exploring alternative sourcing options, and optimizing inventory management, you can mitigate the impact of these rising costs. Additionally, investing in training for your team and enhancing customer communication can help maintain trust and loyalty during these tough times. Remember, adaptability and proactive planning are key to thriving in this evolving landscape. Stay informed, stay connected, and continue to provide exceptional service to your customers. Thank you for watching, and best of luck in your journey as a garage owner.